Didn't miss that one though. God dog, I reckon. God almighty. He gonna make somebody happy. Good morning, folks. Want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all watching all my videos. Thank you. Yeah, it's greatly appreciated. We down here in Woodbury, South Carolina, Gresham, Marion County. It changes 3-4 different counties, so we're on the Marion County side. We're going to be jigging for crappie and throwing upside these banks with corks. We'll show you how we're doing it. I got the Fish USA and got these neoprene rod holders. Socks. Let me tell you something, you can't beat these. You could take 3, 4, 5, 6 rods together on your long poles and put them together like that, and it works. But these things are pretty cheap. But these neoprene, you can't beat them. Fish USA, fishusa.com. And if you go to buy something, hit me up on YouTube in the messages. Just comment on the video, and I can send you give you a code. Each card's got a different code, and you can save $20 off your purchase of $100 or more. So not a bad deal. You can save some money that way, and I use them too, so go for it. But I got plenty, so, and then when I run out, I'll get more. But these things here are easy to do, and then if they get muddy and stuff coming down these dirt roads or whatever, you can throw them in the washing machine. I don't know about the dryer, but I can throw them in the washing machine and wash them. But anyway, we're gonna be using the 10s, 11 footers for sure. I'm using this thing. I went to the Waccamaw River for the first time yesterday, me and my son. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use today in Little Pee Dee River. Y'all check this out. It's Pop jigs. They're changing up the game. Now I'll never quit using the hair jigs, but these are like hair jigs. And this is called the grass. Y'all see that? That's a bad dude. Now this is for, they use them to up on the docks, shooting docks. I'm using them to jig and to cast the crappie and corking it on the bank. But I'm gonna tell you something. Them fish wore that thing out yesterday, and I ain't got but one left. So Pop crappie jig is gonna have to get me some more of them. But that's called the grass, and that's a bad dude. I mean, that is a bad dude for real. And then we're gonna be throwing the cork, as everybody knows. And the one I use on the cork still be to be determined what I'm gonna use on the cork. But anyhow, Little Pee Dee today, Waccamaw River yesterday, Sparkleberry Swamp in the morning. I'm going to see what the crappie's doing there. And then I'll also be going probably back again Saturday with some guys that's never been in the Sparkleberry Swamp. And y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. Ronnie from up next to Conway, up in that area. Actually, he was born and raised right here in this neck of the woods. But he'll be fishing with me on this river soon. But we're gonna get the boat back in and we're going fishing. All right, here we go. We are getting ready to get this party started. I'm gonna start off with the cork till I get to that grass up yonder. And then we'll see what happens. Now, all I'm doing, a 1/16 ounce jig, hair jig. You can use any jig you want to use, and a cork. All right. If I was going to use the cork, I'd use the one with the peg. I wouldn't make it a slip cork because the 16th is not going to pull it down fast enough from what I found in this current. So this way you know that jig's getting down there. That's the trick. But in this current should give these jigs a little bit more play and help gain some traction. We're gonna see. Now I'm just using a natural color right this second. Nothing fancy yet. Having to get back used to this. I was at my youngin', trying to teach my youngin' how to use that trolling motor yesterday. It's gonna take him a minute to get used to that Gorman trolling motor. Cause it's sensitive. You touch it, it moves. And you breathe on it, it moves. Well, we're about to catch us a fish right here. I want to catch one on this here all natural color and on the cork. Cause once I catch one on the cork, I'll be excited about that. I see some activity going on. Water temperature's 55 degrees. Wind blowing like crazy. So we do got wind. And y'all see these cypress trees, how wide they is up here? Well, they probably twice that wide at the bottom, so. Same scenario as yesterday fishing on the Waccamaw River. That current and the tide's going out. I didn't check the tide. I just go fishing. So probably catch our fish once we get up here. Once we get up here, right in here, probably start catching fish. It's good to see this stuff's not green no more. So what it's doing is it's dying. Gonna make it a little bit easier to get into, except for this nut grass stuff. It's hard to get in this stuff anyway. This stuff is not made for jigging. But if you can find a hole to get in, like right there, that was good right there. If I get one, you might not see me. You might not see me get the actual bite, but man, I can't believe that. I figured that'd have been a fish. Got it to go down. But it wasn't. Like I said, now we coming back in here strong with the grass. That's what the jig's called on Pop's Crappie Jigs website. It's called the grass. Gator 10. Gator 10. The number 1, number 0 will get you that discount for them jigs. Y'all check them out. You're gonna find more than this jig here, I promise you that. That dude puts a lot of work in them hand ties. He ties every one of them himself. He paints the heads, everything. He does it all. I said, Riverhead's getting right. It's 55 degrees. That ain't horrible. It'll warm up a little bit later on, probably. And it's gonna get dangerous in this river swamp when it warms up. I wish it'd go down. If it don't go down, we ain't digging. We ain't digging in here, so it is what it is. Now, like I said, I'm gonna throw the cork a little bit today, and if the cork don't pan out fishing the banks, then what I'll do is I'm gonna go to the beetle spin, and I'm gonna start throwing that beetle spin. Ooh, that was one right there, behind that tree. He was behind the tree out of the current. Out behind the tree out of the current. Y'all notice in some of my videos, I was catching them in the current. Now, they might have been out of the current and seen this jig coming through and jumped on it now. That could have been the situation. I wasn't down there with the fish, so I don't exactly know, but because sometimes they'll be laying up behind this stuff, and some of the stuff down here you don't see, you don't know there. I'd be like, damn, he hit it in the current. Y'all, I have caught a lot of fish right here. A crazy amount of fish. Don't mean we're gonna do it today, but I can tell you one thing. We're gonna catch at least one to break the ice. We will do that. We're gonna break the ice. Oh, that's a good looking jig. This water is clear. Y'all hear me? Oh, this water's clear. See, that water's 5 foot, so we ought to be all right here. Come on, Big Daddy. Come on, Big Slab. Come on. Got some holes I can jig down in. There he is right there. Great God, oh my God. Folks, I just lost my biggest crappie ever on the Little Pee Dee River. That ain't good. Oh my God, that's sickening. Please, 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 please. I don't understand what happened. Holy crap, my biggest crappie ever on the Little Pee Dee River. That would have been my personal best on the Little Pee Dee River in South Carolina. And I've caught some big ones. Oh man, boy, that there hurts your feelings. Almost wanting to go home. Almost, but I ain't gonna go home. We're gonna see if we can fool this sucker to bite again. Man, he ain't gone far, and they will bite. They will bite again. And y'all know what? That's my first one ever right here. Now, I've had clients catch them back here, but I've never caught any off this grass bed. But now this water's a little high today, so they could be up in here. Oh. I shouldn't have horsed him. I was sitting there debating if I was gonna boat flip him or not. Did I want to lose him? Risk losing him and boat flip him. And when I went to rear back, I went to pull. The rest you can figure out what just happened. Golly. And these fish is feeding when it's flooded. And this gonna sound stupid, but the water seems to get warmer in here when it floods. Some of this stuff you got to work it, but it will go down. But like I said, you're trying to bring these fish out of this long stem nut grass. It's almost impossible. Y'all seen it already. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. It's not even worth the headache, to be honest with you. It is not worth the headache. This is his tail right here. It won't go down though. God dog it. Man, normally all that is land. I ain't seen it this high in a while. Now, this ain't good. What I should be doing right here is retying it, and a hard head will make a soft tail. We're gonna learn a valuable lesson today. I'm glad I could be the one to teach it to you, cause I'm probably gonna lose this thing. Oh, there's fish here. I ain't never not caught fish right here. I might have to go back down and come back up it, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm anxious to get somewhere else. I just wanted to come here first and get this out the way. Get it out. Great God, what have I got here? Boy, what a brim. What a brim, what a brim. Ooh-wee. That's a good eating brim right there now. We're gonna take that one. We sure is. Oh, look at him. Got us a crappie. Gonna turn him back, probably. Well, we gotta have some pictures. Oh, look at him. Look at him, look at him. Not the ones we were wanting. We'll pull it off. We'll pull it off today. Let's make a move. Let's make a move. We lost 2 big old fish. Caught 2 or 3 little ones. Now right here, there's a tree across the water. We ain't gonna hit it today because the water's up. But normally, you'll hit that tree right there. I gotta wait on it to get low enough to where I can cut it. All right, there's the boat ride. And here's the fish. If the fish ain't right here, they're gonna be right over there if the grass is still here. And if not, we will catch some up in that gut up in there. We will catch some up in there. Now, it ain't 2 foot here, but I always check this because it's 58 degrees. So, and it is shallow. But there is sometimes fish in the shallow water. It's on the bottom. Yeah, I see the bottom. Now, it gets about 4 foot deep, about 4 foot right here. So, they got that shallow flat where it's warm. Then it's a little bit deeper water right here. But you got to get it to go down. That's the trick. I don't dig in it. Just as soon as I dig in it, somebody will come along and start digging it out. So, they don't see where you're digging. They don't know where to fish unless they're watching your YouTube videos. And that is where I'm trying to push all my people, is to my YouTube. Then I can focus on one thing, YouTube. South Carolina rivers and rivers worldwide have so much to offer. So anytime you get a chance to fish a river, go. Now, rivers are challenging. They are. They really are. They can be challenging, and they can be headaches. But just getting out there fishing it, you could learn a little something from it. And everything you learn on one river, carry it with you to the next river. And directly, you'll be coming up with your own ideas on things to try. Just got a text from Fish USA. They got a super sale going on. Check them out. FishUSA.com. They have a super sale going on. And we're gonna have a super slab right here. We're gonna get us a super slab right in here. I'll lose another. Which one's it gonna be? We're gonna catch one or we're gonna lose one? Where am I at? There we go. I got to get back closer though. There should have been one in there. I ain't believing they wasn't. If it'll go down right there, that'd be wonderful. But, oh, it did go down. This might be him. God dog it. Come on, baby. Come on. You got to be kidding me. Oh, I don't want to pop this. Oh. He got me. That nut grass, y'all. This nut grass ain't no joke. Nope, this grass ain't no joke. I'm going back in it again. Boy, I'm hard-headed. Oh, Lucas just called me from Kentucky. Or text me. My boy Lucas. I was replying back. Sorry. I'll edit it, but I was replying back to a bunch of messages on YouTube from people commenting on the video, and I try to comment to every single message I get. As long as I get them, I can comment back to them, and I take the time out of my day to do that, because you take time out of your day to like it, to watch it, to subscribe to it, and comment. I'm gonna take time out of my day. If I get to make a video today, that's fine. But as long as I'm getting comments, I'm gonna stop and try my best to comment back. Good or bad, it don't matter. I'm gonna try to comment and tell you, thank you, I appreciate you, or, you know, well, my bad, you know, I'll try to do better next time. Because you're not gonna keep everybody happy. That's facts. But I'm gonna sure try my best. Y'all, we need to catch about 10, 15 good fish, and we can make us a video. Sparkleberry Swamp, Lake Marion, South Carolina, tomorrow. Y'all be looking for that one. That's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Guarantee it. It's gonna be a good show in the Sparkleberry Swamp. Come on, fishy, fishy. Y'all gotta be on this timber now. Water temp, well, it's 54 degrees in here, but I bet it won't be in that creek up in there. It'll be warm in that creek. Should be. We're gonna find out anyway. We might end up back in that creek where it was 58 degrees. Why couldn't there have been a fish there? I don't understand. There should have been one there. He should have been in there. Come on, big nasty. Let me catch about a 6-pound crappie and break the state record. Probably give me a heart attack. I catch a 6-pound crappie. I wouldn't know how to act. A 6-pound crappie. Great God. Got a 4-pounder and didn't know how to act. A 6-pounder? Whoo. Switching the court. We're going to see what we can do here. We're getting up some flooded bank, and I know that's flooded. Just because we ain't caught none jigging around the trees in the open water don't mean they ain't up on that edge because it's warmer. The sun warming that water up a lot quicker. And they in there feeding. I hear a boat a-coming. I reckon that's a boat. No, I believe that's a plane. Because that boat can't come through them woods like that. I don't think we got to worry about seeing their boat out here this time of the year. Maybe a few old timers on the weekend. Unless they get wind that these old fish is back. And they get wind the old fish is biting, they probably gonna come. Now folks, y'all don't have to come down this long dirt road. Y'all can go to 701 Bridge and put in. And it's just as quick, if not quicker, to do that. But when y'all get on these corners like this, don't pass them up. Regardless of whether I catch one or not, don't pass these corners up. These fish here, I just ain't working it as fast as I should. Dang. Boy. But if y'all have any questions at all, feel free to comment and I will answer them. I will get to them. I didn't build this YouTube channel by myself. I built this YouTube channel with y'all. Y'all, my subscribers and watchers and listeners and likers and commenters, built this YouTube channel. Don't forget, I don't forget where I come from. I'm just an old country boy. Did a lot of farming growing up, got a lot of whoopings from my mom and daddy, mainly from my daddy. Mainly from my daddy. But he got me on the right track, even though I got beatings for fishing when I should have been at school. Then I finally got out of school. And y'all listen to this. Y'all listen to this. This is good. This is good. Finally got out of school. Got me a little job. My granddaddy on my mama's side got me a 1970-something Datsun. 4-door, little blue car. To drive back and forth to work. I done good for about a week in them logging woods because, we was getting days off. I was able to fish. So, wasn't no big deal. Well, the next week was pretty. Man, they worked me like a dog that Monday, Tuesday. We working 6-7 days a week. I ain't like that. I could see that coming. Well, what I did, mistake number one, you go work for people that knows everybody. That's the kind of town I lived in. Everybody knowed everybody. If you farted, they knew it. If you got in trouble at school, everybody in the town knew it. All right, whatever you did, the town knowed it. Well, it probably, we'll say that Wednesday, because I didn't work no more than 2 days. So we'll say on Wednesday, I talked to 2 more guys that worked there with me. He was talking about fishing behind a church. good fishing on the river. We just had to walk down there because the old car wasn't gonna make it. So me and old man Darby, he was probably, he was in his late 60s already. And he worked the same. He worked out there logging. And then I got the owner's nephew. He was my age. And we stayed in trouble. Like I said, we always got in trouble with he lived with his grandma. He always got in trouble too. And Laverne. And we, that Wednesday morning, we went and picked them up. We went down to that old church, right there on Friendfield Road in Effingham. We went to that old church and we parked in that parking lot. Got our stuff out the back of it. We walked down that river and went fishing. Well, y'all, we fished till it about knockoff time for when, you know, our parents and stuff, our mamas and wives and stuff, be expecting us to start getting home. So we knocked off. We headed back up there with our fish. We even had a turtle. Dobby kept a turtle. And I remember it like it was yesterday. We got back up to the parking lot. My car was gone, y'all. My car was gone. Somebody stole my car. Well, look, we ain't got no cell phones. We ain't got nothing, right? So we having to go to the neighbor's house, make a phone call. First of all, we got to figure out who we're gonna call. Well, I called the one and only, my grandma and granddad. They ain't know nothing about it. Now, this ain't the grandma and granddad that bought me the car. This is my other grandma and granddad. They ain't know what was going on. Okay. Well, we go back over there and we investigate. We trying to put two and two together. Why did these people take all my baseball cards and clothes and school books, old school books and stuff, out of the car? Everything out of my car, everything, and set it in the parking lot. Now, why did they do that? That's what we was trying to figure out. But after about 2 minutes, Dobby's like, you don't think your granddaddy come and got this car, do you? No, sir, I sure don't. My granddaddy's in Darlington working. But I can tell you who did come get it, Dad. My mama. My mama come and got it. Well, everybody played stupid. We all had to figure out how we were getting home. So we got home. And it's probably a couple of weeks before my mama gave me that car back. She had took it right down the road to the Friendfield ball field. Man, if I'd have seen that car, I could have went and got my car. I was mad about that thing. My mama did that. But I was supposed to be working. So, that's just what happens. Good morning. I'm doing better up in the creek. I ain't caught nothing out here yet. Old man gonna anchor up right and catch him some brim. But anyway, that's how addicted to fishing I was. I failed the 8th grade. I failed the 8th grade because of fishing, then failed summer school because of fishing. Then I failed the 10th grade because of fishing. But I learned from failing summer school 2 years before that I didn't want to fail summer school no more. I caught on quick. and I really didn't fail the 10th grade. My math teacher, I turned in 2 books at the end of the year. One was mine, one was an extra one. My math teacher, at the end of the year, a week later or whatever, they said I wasn't getting a report card because I didn't turn in a math book. His name was Greg Wyndham. Said I didn't turn in a math book, so they wouldn't give me my report card. Well, after going to the schoolhouse and then the principal's place of residence, anyway, I failed the 10th grade. But I was right, wrong. Well, that was me. And that's why I stayed in trouble. Except for the missing school part. I was wrong for that. But I have learned a lot. I mean a lot. And I have enjoyed it. I wouldn't change nothing about my life for school, because I got all them memories. Half my schools, my classes, dead, killed himself, drowned, alcohol, drugs, or straight up accidents. The biggest ones: alcohol accidents, drugs, and a couple suicides. Some is health issues, and yet they told me I wouldn't live to be 21 the way I was going. And look at me, 50 years old with a YouTube channel. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that just a few years ago I'd have started a YouTube channel? And they've been getting on me. Everybody been getting on me. Man, you need to do a YouTube channel. You need to do a YouTube channel. Well, I got the YouTube channel now. Yes, sir, buddy. Got it going now. And then got addicted to it. Enjoy doing it. Dang. That water seems like it's slowing down a little bit. Well. Oh, look at here. It's getting better. It's getting better.